In one of the most extreme environments on Earth, a spectacular flower blooming phenomenon is occurring. This phenomenon causes parts of the Atacama region to be filled with brightly colored flowers. Causes of desert flowers blooming. The Atacama Desert stretches along the coast of northern Chile, covering more than 64,000 square km of arid land. It is known as the driest desert in the world, although technically, that title only applies to Antarctica, which is also a desert. However, this desert in South America is very dry. In fact, some weather stations in the Atacama never record rainfall in the region. Despite its extreme conditions, the Atacama Desert is home to a number of plant species, many of which have adapted to survive long periods of drought. These flowers are dormant, but under the right conditions, they can bloom, almost all of them. This phenomenon is called desert flower, or desierto florido. This occurs when infrequent rains trigger mass germination of seeds that have been buried in the soil for years, sometimes decades. These seeds are very tough and able to withstand extreme heat and prolonged drought. Desert flowers in winter. Cesar Pizarro, head of biodiversity conservation at the National Forestry Corporation, said rainfall in April triggers the bloom. The current flower growth is not extensive enough to be considered a desert bloom, covering only a few hundred square kilometers. Uniquely, this phenomenon usually occurs in spring, whereas in Chile, southern hemisphere, it is winter. It is unclear whether climate change, or El Niño, is the cause of this change in desert bloom timing. The reason is, El Niño plays an important role in the desert blooming phenomenon. El Niño disrupts normal weather patterns, often bringing increased rainfall to normally dry regions. In the case of the Atacama Desert, El Niño can bring sporadic but significant rain, creating the perfect conditions for a desert bloom. Flowers in Atacama. The Atacama Desert has a wide variety of native flowers, each uniquely adapted to the harsh environment. Some of the most common species include pink and purple malvilla, Nolana prodoxa, yellow adeusia, Rhodophylla bagnoldi, and white lion's paw, Lentitia ovali. However, the current phenomenon mostly features Poda de Guanaco, a purple flower that does not require much water and grows well in sandy locations. At its peak, desert blooms can feature up to 200 species of flowers. It shows extraordinary survival in harsh environments.